welcome all to start this sustainable lifestyle journey and start this module 1, that is what is sustainability. Sustainability refers to the ability of something to continue or last over a time without compromising, exhausting any resources or causing harm, especially to the environment, society and economy. At the core, sustainability means living and developing in a way that meets our present needs without compromising our future generations meet their needs. Let's talk about key principles of sustainability in 4 parts. Self-sustaining cycles. Like in nature, many systems designed to support themselves through cycles. And the examples of mango fruit perfectly illustrate this. When you eat a mango fruit, after that the seed becomes a new tree. And cycle repeats without causing harm and excessive waste. Let's talk about the second point, that is harmony with nature. The true sustainability means interacting in a way that it maintains the ecological balance. Frosting and regeneration rather than extraction and destruction of the nature. The use of resources, energy, water and material wisely so that nothing goes waste and nature has a time to renew itself. Acting in a care so that your current action won't harm any people, community, planet in the present or in the future. Let's talk about the nature cycle or natural cycle with the example of mango fruit. When you eat a mango, seed can be planted and that seed grows in a big tree, and that big tree produces thousands of mangoes, and each mango continues the process and multiply, and nothing goes waste. Rest of the fruit composted in the soil and enrich the soil. So no external harms, no inputs. So lifestyle carries no artificial interventions, chemical, machine, processes that pollute and damages the environment. So let's talk about the human progress and sustainability. In the early age of human life, in a prehistoric time, we were gatherers, hunters. At the time, we have impacted very minimal, and still at the time it was ecologically balanced. After in years, there was an agriculture age. At the time we were doing farming, so we have villages, we have started the early cities. At the time we have impacted 10% and 90% nature was still intact, and that time was the beginning of deforestation and water diversion. After agriculture age, we have started living in an industrial age. Now we have machines, factories, and now we were doing a mass production of all the product. Now we are reached to saving the 70% of the nature and the ecosystem. This time we are contributing in a carbon emissions, coal mining and uncontrollable growth of urban development. Now from the industrial age, we are moving towards the technological boom. And we were witnessing and fantasizing the plastic, car and globalization. So till now, we have saved 60% of nature and ecosystem. In the technological boom, human impact through the plastic waste, overfishing, mining and chemical use. In this, human has affected through the plastic waste, the chemical use, overfishing, overmining and so on. So let's go to the next step, is digital era. In the digital era, we are fascinating about the internet, the AI and the overconsumption. In this digital era, we have reached to the 50% of the nature and the ecosystem. Because of the digital era, human impact is climate crisis, mass extinctions and microplastic. In this 2025, with the present now, we are now moving towards this sustainability, we are moving towards the mindfulness, we are moving towards the conscious shift. Right now we have less than 40% of nature in the ecosystem. And right now we are trying to balance the nature and regenerate the nature as it was. Now we know the history of human evolution and the impact of it. So let's talk about the call for sustainability today. With increasing the environmental crisis, there is a global push to return to more sustainable ways while living and growing in a way that we respect natural limits and support regenerations and save a planet for future generations. This includes embracing a circular economy through reuse, recycle, and regenerate to be responsible consumptions and adapt a clean energy and mindful business practices. Sustainability is all about respecting a cycle of life, exactly like a mango, where everything has its own place without wasting anything. And life continues in a balance and benefiting everyone. And this is a real way to live a life without harming anything and ensuring flourishing future for every living being. And that's how we are seeking for balance. And do not forget about to do the activity.